So one of the questions I get a lot now, especially since I've kind of started this whole thing as like the Vitruvian guy, is how do you create habits and how do you stick with them and that sort of thing, be it eating right, fitness, whatever the case may be. Well, I think that one of the things that we have to do is set ourselves up for success whenever we're trying to create a habit, like with health or something like that. And here's the deal: there has to be a starting point for the subsequent habits that kind of like lining up dominoes. And as I've studied this and evaluated this, one of the things that for me is a trigger moment every single morning around 4:45 is an ice shower. Now, I know that's nothing new. Wim Hof has made, taking, ice showers or just cold exposure of any kind he's brought the science behind it and brought it kind of to the masses, if you will, as to the significance of it, the importance of it. And I do think it's incredibly important. But for me, it's not just about the benefits of cold exposure. It's not just about the neurological response, the physiological response that happens whenever you take an ice shower. But this is what it's become for me. It's the first step in my fitness habit. Once I get up at 4:45 and I hit that ice shower, then it's just something triggers that says, if you've done this, if you've soaked yourself in freezing cold water this early in the morning, you might as well go do the rest. It sets me off on a really good footing to go out to the garage, get on my bike, get on my rower, whatever the routine is for the day. And so I can honestly tell you that this one trigger moment is something that it's a habit in and of itself now. I have a habit of getting up early in the morning and taking an ice shower. It's 7 days a week. I used to not do it on the weekends. I used to give myself a reprieve on the weekends, at least on Sunday, to not have an ice shower. Now, that is not the case. I used to not take my ice shower when I traveled. Now, that is not the case. I take an ice shower 7 days a week, no matter where I am on planet Earth. There may be some exception to that rule, but generally speaking, I'm always going to do it because what it does is it reminds me that gravity never takes a day off, ever. Gravity never takes a day off, so neither should you. So I'm going to take my ice shower every single day to remind myself that health and fitness and my habits are incredibly important to me. So it's almost like a shocking way, kind of a smack to say, this is who you are, this is what you do, and this is how we're starting our day. And if you're going to do this, you might as well go ahead and go through the rest of it. And know that having started the day like this, you will then end the day and look back and go, well done. That was a good day. So find something and look right now at your good habits. There's something that will change. There's some action right now that you're taking that has an incredibly profound impact on whether or not you fulfill a commitment you've made to yourself. For instance, you hear a lot of people talk about, and I've talked about this before, is if you will lay your clothes out the night before, then you're much more likely to work out. You've started ahead of the game. You've made it easy on yourself, or easier on yourself, to get up and go work out. So that's something. If you're doing that one thing, start pointing to that, because here's what I know. As I'm lying in bed every morning, it never gets easy to get up and take that ice shower. It doesn't. But I can tell you this, what I do know as I'm lying there is I go, if I can just do that, then all the other things that come behind it are so much easier. So look at your routine. Look at the habits you're trying to form, whether it's eating well, whether it's having a set breakfast every morning that you know is healthy, whatever it is that you're trying to get going, to get the car on the road and point in the right direction and going. Look at some little thing. When you come home at night, if you work out in the afternoons or whatever, watch the difference between if you practice the habit of just changing into your workout clothes, and sitting on the couch and turning on the TV. If you will, I guarantee you, if you're the type of person that works out in the afternoon and sometimes you vacillate between working out and not working out, I can almost guarantee you, if you think back on it, on those evenings where you came straight home and you change clothes, you put on your workout clothes, there was probably like an astronomical likelihood greater that you would actually work out versus not working out. Even if, watch this, mark this down. Even if you change clothes, you put on your workout clothes, you go sit down and you crush an episode of Seinfeld and you're sitting on the couch is feeling good, but just because you're in your workout clothes, you're still more likely to get up and finally go work out, even if you don't do it right away. Test me on this, I guarantee you. So find that little trigger habit that will point you to those other habits, those other dominoes that you want to see fall throughout your day. So check it out. And by the way, I highly, highly, highly recommend an ice shower. Read all the research. I'll do a video on it as far as, kind of my take on how long I've done it, the differences that it's made, the health benefits of it, both psychologically and physiologically. So anyway, but with that, find that one habit that sets all the others in motion, and you'll have much more likelihood of making those other habits that you want to develop come along. So with that, go crush your day.